So first and foremost, we need to tell you about Gina's Gem. It's a delicious cheesy dip, and it was the highlight of our trip.
We found ourselves at the original pancake house, not to be confused with any other pancake house. They had really cute mugs. Pictured here is Karlie, our feature for this week. She's one of my best friends from high school. I love her so much. We did indeed eat pancakes, and lots of pancakes. I had the pumpkin ones, and they were the best. Here we are looking really cute. We went to the Kosai Science Museum in Columbus, and it's a giant science museum. You can ride a unicycle over a tightrope, and that's quite cool. They have a lot of different exhibits. They had this one that was all about water. It went under the water, told you what water did. You got to play with water. It was super cool.
Yeah, all of the exhibits here are super educational and interactive. And once again, something that children love, but we're kids at heart. So we are also going to be up in there having fun and enjoying the interactive experiences. The water was kind of our favorite, just because the vibes were good in there.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Set, go.
I don't know which one is which, to be quite honest. Am I winning?
Yeah.
It's kind of,
They're all winning.
yeah, it's looking like everybody wins.
Another exhibit there was dinosaurs, and it was all about dinosaurs. It had fossils. Then it also showed you how those fossils moved, and it also covered some of the dinosaurs with like feathers and scales and showed how they would actually look like.
Yeah, it was really interesting and like kind of changed the way I view dinosaurs. And then we got to the most exciting part, which was rat basketball. Apparently, this is a highly sought after event and doesn't always happen, and we were lucky that we just happened to catch it at exactly the right time on exactly the right day.
21 plus.
Stop. 21 plus, please. Please. Look at her. Since this was Halloween weekend, we then did go hang out with Karlie's friends, and we went out to like a little party. We were the 3 sharks from Finding Nemo, which is a pretty iconic trio costume if you ask me. And then promptly the next morning, we did drive to Cincinnati, Ohio.
The main reason we went to Cincinnati, Ohio is because it's my lifelong dream to go to the Cincinnati Zoo and see Fiona the Hippo. We started off our day by seeing other animals. We saw the gorillas, then we went over to the elephants, and a really fun thing is because it was the fall, all the animals were having pumpkin enrichment.
And which was really exciting. We caught the elephants just by chance. We then walked over to one of my favorite animals, which is the manatees, and this exhibit was really, really cool. I didn't know that it was going to be so amazing, and I also learned that if you want, you can rent out the entire manatee exhibit for a slumber party.
Then we saw this little penguin, and this guy up here, he really worked hard to climb up onto that rock where you see him now waddling away. And as soon as he got up, there he goes. He fell.
But he's our king.
And he really made us giggle. Now here's the main event. This is me living my biggest dream, seeing Fiona, Fritz, Bibi, and I don't know their dad's name, but that's irrelevant because these hippos are iconic. And they also had pumpkin enrichment, which they opened up their jaws so wide.
So wide. Also, because it was Halloween, we did dress up as Polly Pocket and her 2 best friends from the Polly Pocket TV series, and I think we looked quite darling. Another iconic trio costume, if you ask me. Then we headed over to our hotel. We were staying at the Graduate in Cincinnati, and if you don't know about Graduate hotels, they are all themed around the area they're in, / they are all near college campuses. So this one also included stuff like about the zoo. There was some Fiona themed stuff, like the little cafe that's in the hotel is all Fiona themed. They had a lot of really interesting details. I was absolutely obsessed with these lamps. Every single room feels really, really unique.
We went to the cafe to go get some food before we were heading back to the zoo. But we got this pizza, a Fiona ice cream sundae, the garlic bread, which the garlic bread after Gina's Gem was just simply disappointing.
Ooh, yeah.
Guys.
That's actually even better. I'm glad we caught that.
Guys, I'm only drinking a hot show.
We returned to the zoo to go to the Jack-o'-lantern glow walk, which is they have all these pumpkins that have been carved by artists in the area, And they're not real pumpkins. They're like plastic pumpkins.
They're kind of like styrofoam or something, which I get because like having worked someplace where at the end of the Halloween season, all of the rotting pumpkins were just like behind my workplace. I understand why they might want to use styrofoam pumpkins. But they were really coolly carved and it was really, really fun. And originally this was going to be the only event that we were going to go to, but thank goodness we got regular zoo tickets because we didn't get to see any animals in this. But nevertheless, it was super, super cool. Very fun. All different types of themes of pumpkins. Like these were the dinosaurs. They had like an underwater theme. It was really interesting and unique and very, very creative.
And at this event, we also got to ride on the carousel, and here I am on the Fiona part of the carousel.
I got on a manatee. Olivia and I got exactly what we wanted, but Karlie had to be really brave and just ride this tiger, which she was not exactly what she was.
A child stole the animal she wanted, and we can't fight children these days. The next morning, we drove over to Kentucky because Cincinnati is so close to Kentucky, and we went to a really cute cafe. And then we walked across the Purple People Bridge, which connects Cincinnati and Kentucky. And we jumped across the lines between the states. It was really exciting.
Really exciting. Loved this. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, and then we went back to Cincinnati and went to this really cute market where we got these yummy waffles, and it was really fun.
Then to close out this trip, as we headed back to Columbus, we stopped at Jungle Gyms, which is a grocery store / has random toys / just really interesting. It has like a lot of like themes, but I don't really know what the themes are other than just like strange. But Karlie said we had to stop here on our way back. Like she would not let us leave Ohio without seeing this strange place. It even had this weird Elvis animatronic that was a lion. It was just so interesting, and these bathrooms were absolutely insane. It looks like you were going in a porta potty, but then it was like a whole world opened up. But sadly, this was our last stop on our trip in Ohio. But we had a fabulous time. We hope to be back soon.
Yes.
And we hope to see y'all soon. Bye. Peace.
Bye. Peace.